All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're unpacking the story of one crypto project's single most intense month. A month where a billion-dollar dream was on the line, and pretty much everyone thought they would fail.
So you gotta hear this. Just 4 weeks before their big moment, this was the verdict from the so-called experts. A flat-out declaration that their goal wasn't just ambitious, it was impossible.
And right there, that's the heart of this entire story. This question sets up a classic David versus Goliath showdown, you know? A small project staring down this huge wall of industry doubt. So what exactly was their audacious plan?
Okay, so the project we're talking about is called Firulaix, and the scene is set for August 2025. This is the moment they've been working towards for 5 long years, and they had one single, incredibly ambitious target in their sights. Now, for anyone not deep in the crypto world, 1 USDT is pegged to $1. So listing a brand new token at $1 might not sound like a huge deal at first, but the implication of that price? Whoa, it was staggering. And it all boils down to one key concept in crypto.
Okay, so here's the deal with market cap. You basically multiply the price of a coin by how many of them are out there. And for the Firu token to hit that $1 mark, it meant the project's total value, its market cap, had to be $1 billion. $1 billion. Yeah, that's what the experts said was impossible.
So you can imagine, with a goal that massive, the pushback was pretty much immediate. I mean, the project faced this relentless, week-after-week barrage of skepticism and accusations. Let's walk through exactly what they were up against. Okay, so 2 weeks out from the launch, the attacks begin. And they're aimed right at the project's partnerships. People started questioning, is their collaboration with the coinstore exchange even real? And the pressure just kept building. A week later, the attacks shift focus to their media coverage. Now accusations are flying that a huge publication, Cointelegraph, was either straight up lying or had been totally duped about the listing.
And okay, this is where things get really wild. When the official announcement finally drops on Coinstore's own channel, the immediate rumor isn't just disbelief. It's that Firulaix must have hacked them. Think about that. Critics found a massive security breach more believable than this project actually succeeding.
All right, before we hit the final accusation, we need to get this term down. Marcha Blanca. It's a Spanish term, and it basically means a soft launch. Like a trial run before the big public release. And, you guessed it, this phase became the next target.
So right in the middle of this supercritical testing period, the last piece of FUD, that's fear, uncertainty, and doubt, hits. The accusation? That the project wasn't really public at all. They were supposedly only selling to this secret closed group of insiders just to fake demand.
So let's just put this all together, right? The pressure was escalating like crazy. 4 weeks out, experts are calling the whole thing impossible. Then you've got doubts about their partners, accusations of fake news, and then, during launch week itself, claims of hacking and secret backroom deals. I mean, it was a full-on assault.
But, of course, the story doesn't end there. This is where the project pivots. They shift from just defending against all that doubt to what they're doing right now, which is turning those very accusations into a concrete plan of action.
And this is what's so cool about the slide. It shows how they're reframing the entire narrative. They're not just stuck in the past defending themselves. No, they're focused on building the future. That impossible goal, they're tackling it by refining their soft launch. The claims of fake partnerships, they're countering that by listing the official public contract for everyone to see. And those rumors of closed sales, they're answering that by firing up a big public marketing campaign.
So the big question is, how are they actually planning to pull this off? I mean, how do you build and then sustain a $1 billion valuation from pretty much nothing? Well, their strategy actually breaks down into 3 very clear steps. Okay, one last key term before we get to the plan. A BEP20 contract. It's not just a bunch of code. Think of it like a stamp of legitimacy on the Binance Smart Chain. It's what makes a token official, verifiable, and tradable for anyone. This is a massive step away from rumor and into a transparent, verifiable reality.
And here it is, the full plan in all its glory. Step 1, keep refining that Marcha Blanca, that soft launch, to make sure everything is running perfectly. Step 2, list that official BEP20 contract, putting it all out there for the public to see and verify. And step 3, hit the gas on marketing to bring in real, widespread public interest.
And the whole point of this strategy, and this is really the most important part, isn't just to hit that $1 price for a split second. Nope. It's all about creating enough real, genuine buying power to sustain the price at that level.
And ultimately, the project frames this whole massive effort with a pretty simple but really powerful mission. The goal isn't just about proving the doubters wrong. It's about achieving this impossible thing, en beneficio de todos, for the benefit of everyone involved.
And so that's where this chronicle leaves us. The storm of accusations has passed and the plan is officially in motion. But, the real test is still ahead. And it leaves us with this bigger question, one that goes way beyond just this one project. In a world that's so full of hype and doubt, what does it really take to build, and more importantly, to sustain a billion-dollar dream?